Hi, welcome to today's slow flow video. You will need a yoga block, so have one ready and come to lay on your back with your feet on the floor and your knees bent. Feet and knees about hip distance. You can bring your hands to your belly or rest them alongside your body. Take a breath or two here. Then when you're ready, bring your right knee in towards you, hug the knee in, and keep the tailbone down on the floor as you do that. Just really give that leg a hug. Then take your hands to the back of your leg and begin to extend the leg up towards the ceiling and then bend your knee. So do that several times, extending the leg and bending the leg to begin to warm up the muscles to stretch out through the back of the leg. And don't worry how straight the leg gets, just work on straightening it as much as your body is allowing you today. So continue to do that, holding on to the leg, and then press the leg into the hands, lining up your leg over your hip, about 90 degrees or so. And as you do that, once again, the leg does not have to be completely straight. Really root down into the right hip and begin to inwardly and outwardly rotate your leg. So you're turning from the thigh all the way up to the toes, to that foot, in and out. So it's an inward and outward rotation of that leg. And notice how that feels as you do that. Just slowly turning the leg in and out at whatever your natural range is. Do that several times and then hug your knee back in towards you. Take hold of the right foot with your right hand and come into a half happy baby, bringing your right knee to the outer right ribs, knee bent, holding on to the outside of the right foot. And from there you can work on straightening and bending your knee. So bend the knee so the foot comes towards the hip, and then straighten the leg as much as your body allows you. You can always have a strap around the foot as well if you like. That's also an option here. Bend and straighten the leg, moving nice and steady, nice and slow. And after doing several of those, bring the foot back down to the floor and notice how the leg feels extended forward, rolling the foot in and out a few times just to get a little more movement in that leg and to stretch it out a bit. And bring the foot back down to the mat, knees bent. Hug your left leg in. Keep the right foot on the floor, right knee bent. Take hold of the back of your left leg and start to work on bending and straightening that leg. Once again, moving nice and slow. Notice how this side feels. Notice if there's any difference between this side and the other side. And after you do several of those, then once again, bring the leg out at a 90-degree angle if possible. Hold on to the back of your thigh and let the thigh bone settle into the hip socket. The leg does not have to be completely straight. And you can start to get that inward and outward rotation of your thigh, moving from the thigh all the way to the foot. Keep the foot flexed, the toes active. Notice the movements as you rotate the leg in its natural movement, not forcing anything here. Just see what feels good right now for your body. And after you do that several times, however many you need to, bend your knee, hug the leg in towards you, and take a half happy baby. Hold on to the outer left foot with your left hand. Root down into the hips and start to straighten and bend your left leg. Once again, going as far as your body allows, bending towards foot towards your hip and then straightening the leg up. And see how that feels as you do that. Bend and straighten your leg, moving with your own breath, your own rhythm, whatever feels good today. And as you finish that, bring the foot to the floor, extend the leg forward, and begin to rotate that left leg in and out several times to stretch out through your leg. Bring the foot back down to the floor. Take your block, place it underneath your tailbone at whatever height feels comfortable for you. You can keep it low for this one. Make sure that it is supporting your hips, not on your low back, so you don't want it to be on your actual spine here. Come into that supported bridge and be here with the breath, allowing yourself to relax. Extend the right leg up towards the ceiling, spread the toes, and lower the foot. Extend the left leg up towards the ceiling, spread the toes, lower the foot. Lift the right leg up straight and lower. Lift the left leg up straight and lower. Good. Lift the right leg up, lower it, lift the left leg up, and lower it. Come back to your supported bridge here with both feet on the ground. Walk the feet out to the width of your mat, so you're walking them pretty wide, and you can let the knees collapse in towards each other if that feels comfortable for your low back. And then reach your arms up behind you and hold on to opposite elbows. Let yourself be here, softening into that. If it's uncomfortable to have your knees together, don't worry about it. You can have your knees apart, that's fine. Change the cross of the arms. Good. And keep that breath going. Release your arms. Bring them alongside your body. Heel toe your feet back in, hip distance. Remove your block and slowly lower the hips. Rock the legs from side to side a few times, releasing through your low back as you do that. And bring your knees in towards you, give yourself a hug, and rock there side to side a few times. Notice how that feels. Take hold of the back of your knees and rock yourself up, forward and back a few times until you come to your seat. Or you can also roll to your side and come to sit that way. Sit with one shin crossed in front of the other. Reach your arms up. Grab onto the right wrist and pull towards the left side, stretching. And then do the same thing the other way. Grab onto the left wrist and pull towards the right. Come back to center. Take your hands to the floor behind you. Press into the fingertips. Bend your elbows and lean slightly back as you arch through the back, open through the shoulders, and extend through the front line of your body to give yourself a nice stretch. And then release, maybe circle the shoulders back a few times. And we come to the end of today's practice. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time with a new video.